Guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Drew on YouTube. It's your boy Drew on TikTok. Drew21 Bingo Live. Today we're talking about, expectation here into Monday Night Raw tomorrow, which is, I believe, it's gonna be tomorrow's the 14th, 2022. So while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click that bell icon. We upload videos on YouTube and TikTok. This is True Blaze from YouTube and True Blaze from TikTok. We're growing on TikTok. We have 148 subscribers. True Blaze from One Bingo Lab. Let's talk about it. I think this year we're going to reach 1,000 subscribers on TikTok. I'm hoping the maximum reaches 10,000 subscribers on TikTok this year. You gotta get the ball rolling. You gotta get the ball rolling. And on YouTube, I hope we reach 10,000 subscribers this year. We have 929 watch hours on YouTube. We got 3,000 watch hours left. I'm going to do my best so we can knock out that 3,000 watch hours so we can get in the part of the program. Also, I heard that YouTube Shorts is not available. There's no requirement to be part of the Shorts program, but YouTube will just contact you. So that's something we think about as well. I don't know how I'm going to do my Shorts because I do Shorts, but I'm like, I get the subscribers from Shorts. But I don't know how I'm going to do like the Shorts to compete so they can make me part of the program, So heading into Monday Night Raw, we got some people to look out for, like Kevin Owens. I think he's challenging Stone Cold Steve Austin. So let's pull up a screen right here. I don't know if you guys know who Kevin Owens is. I'm trying to do my best so I can get more subscribers and get this watch hours out of the way. So this is Kevin Owens, in case you guys don't know who he is. So Kevin Owens, he's a Raw superstar in WWE, and I think we've been teasing Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think like last year wasn't a good year. I think the year before we did a WrestleMania. They had all the crew of the past wrestlers come in, and he Stone Cold stunned all of them, and he brought all of them together. But I think it's the best time to bring Stone Cold because I feel like Raw is lacking. I mean, they have Brock Lesnar as the WWE champion, but I feel like they need to change the design belt for, Monday Night Raw. Like, they had it good with the Universal Championship. It was all red. Now they have it all black, went old school. I'm like, can you design it more? That's why Brock Lesnar tossed the belt away. He wanted to do it fighting moves for Roman Reigns, but I feel like him tossing the belt away showed that belt needs to be designed. It's been there for like how long? And then what's it called? I think they changed it, and then Bobby Lashley changed the belts, and then Kofi Kingston brought it back to the old belts. The E brought it back to the old belt, which is stupid. So I'm thinking that when Stone Cold shows up on Monday night, no, he's not gonna show up on Monday Night Raw. He's gonna show up at WrestleMania, and part of the reason he's showing up at WrestleMania is probably to give Kevin Owens a Stone Cold Stunner, because I feel like it's due time for Stone Cold to come back. Shawn Michaels came back, but he had his hair shaved bald, and that made him look like he was a bit tired. Triple H has come back a couple of times, and his hair was good. But when Shawn Michaels came to shave his hair bald with DX, I'm like, can you at least not make it bald, make it like short, whatever. That was a little bit going for. I didn't like that look. It looked kind of weird. And that was when DX was versus Sting and NWO. Sting had, he had Hulk Hogan and NWO on his side, and Triple H had DX on his side with Shawn Michaels. So I think this is the right time for Stone Cold to come back.
And when he stuns Kevin Owens at WrestleMania, I wanted to come back and like be a champion. Because Goldberg, like, they've been overusing. I think they've been overusing Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. I think that Goldberg and Brock Lesnar need to set aside. They need to set aside, like literally, like they keep bringing Goldberg over. He won one time with Brock Lesnar in like less than 3 seconds or something like that. The previous WrestleMania when they tied up because they were most and they won like less than 3 minutes. Everybody's like, what? So I think, and now Goldberg's not as strong as before. Now Brock Lesnar is much stronger because he's much fresher. Yeah, I've seen Brock Lesnar fight. How old is Brock Lesnar? Like 40 years old? He's one tough dude, man. Like he's Brock Lesnar is in his prime, just saying. So I think like, when they bring back, Stone Cold Steve Austin, I think that'll be a good decision. Because Kevin Owens is challenging Stone Cold Steve Austin. What else are we going to talk about? And I feel like they should bring back Stone Cold on The Rock. Stone Cold should go to like at least Raw, and The Rock should go to SmackDown. Then he bring back Triple H, and maybe Triple H would be in both Raw and SmackDown. Yeah, what else can they do? Like Seth Rollins, he's like the new generation of Shawn Michaels. My question is, how come it's way easier for Seth Rollins to beat Brock Lesnar, but Roman Reigns is power for power? So maybe Seth Rollins went with a different style. That's why I'm like, if Seth Rollins was a bit taller, he would probably be like Triple H or Kevin Nash look-alike, but he's not as tall, so he's more like Shawn Michaels style. So maybe that's why it's easy for Seth Rollins to beat, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, because they're both power. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar are both power. That's why it's much harder. Anyway, so Stone Cold will be in WrestleMania this year. What happened to Bobby Lashley? He's been injured. And the person they put for Madison Square Garden to challenge Brock Lesnar was like, what? Austin Theory. Austin Theory was kind of good in NXT. And he's the one that went to the main roster. Johnny Gargano was supposed to go to the main roster, and him and Tommaso Ciampa didn't fit in. So they put Austin Theory like a jobber in Raw, just saying. So Brock Lesnar just one shot him out of the way. But I think what they did in Madison Square Garden was good. Roman Reigns coming in and keep Superman punching Brock Lesnar, and then Brock Lesnar, only for Brock Lesnar to dominate Roman Reigns and the Usos. And like I'm saying, like no one can touch Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns might be the main guy in WWE now, him and Seth Rollins. And it was pretty much the Shield. They were the main guys in WWE. The forerunners were like Triple H, Randy Orton, and Batista, with the Evolution crew. But Roman Reigns is the main guy in WWE now, but he's not stronger than Brock Lesnar. I'm just telling you right now. And back then, Brock Lesnar was really huge. No one could touch him. But Goldberg could touch him, and then Goldberg could touch The Rock. Rock could not touch Brock Lesnar, and Rock always went back and forth with Stone Cold. He was tied with Stone Cold, but he won some matches, but he didn't win as much. I think in WrestleMania, the last WrestleMania Rock had with Stone Cold, that's when he won. So yeah, I feel like Stone Cold is still stronger than Rock. They just made that move so that The Rock can finally break that curse of always losing Stone Cold. Because I think The Rock wants more. He was tied with Triple H, but he still won over Triple H, besides him getting jumped most of the time. And sometimes Stone Cold jumped The Rock or Triple H and Kurt Angle or such. Or The Rock beat them at a time. But yeah, it was really Stone Cold and The Rock, they were tied up. But however, Stone Cold was way stronger than The Rock. They just used that last match with The Rock and Stone Cold further to break the curse. That's it. It's kind of like a breaking the streak. What they did to Undertaker dominating WrestleMania, and then they used Brock Lesnar to break the streak, that was good. So yeah, Brock Lesnar breaking the streak in WrestleMania against Undertaker was a good idea. I'm also thinking that what's it called? This coming Monday Night Raw, they're gonna focus on the Tag Team Championship, and I think they will be focusing on what's it called? They'll be focusing. Who's the Tag Team Champions of Raw? Oh yeah, Randy Orton, RK Bro, and yeah, I think like that gimmick RKO, like they gotta do something about it because I'm tired of seeing it. Like, you know, yeah, I'm tired of seeing RKO, RK Bro as they call it, and I feel like they have to do something like. I know they're trying to make Randy Orton like a hero or whatever, but that guy, his partner is not really. I really don't feel his partner. So yeah, Bobby Lashley is Bobby Lashley going to be added to the three-way match in WrestleMania? That would be a good match because he's been missing. So because like Roman Reigns cannot be Brock Lesnar. Pound for pound they're tied, but still Brock Lesnar is stronger. And I saw in WWE 2K22 that Roman Reigns has 95 and Brock Lesnar has 94. That's how close they are. So that's why Roman Reigns struggles to beat Brock Lesnar, but he's always like power and power. And Seth Rollins was able to beat Brock Lesnar twice easy because he went with skill and power. See what I'm saying? Although Seth Rollins has the corporation aside, Roman Reigns had the Shield on his side too, but he also had the Usos now. So, and the Usos are they're the main tag team in SmackDown, and pretty much compared to the New Day were like just longest. They have more tag team championship, but the Usos are the main tag team champions in SmackDown. Seth Rollins, I think, who's Seth Rollins supposed to face? Because Seth Rollins' co-friend is actually what's it called? Kevin Owens, and he's trying to get Stone Cold for WrestleMania. So my question is, would they do a promo or will Stone Cold arrive in WrestleMania? I don't know. Becky Lynch, cute self, going against, Bianca Belair. I mean, they're both pretty ladies, but for some reason I just relate to Becky Lynch more than Bianca Belair. Like, I just feel like Bianca Belair, she's strong now, but I know they were trying to push her, like, like a black female champion. I get that, but I still, compared to, like, to be honest, Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey, I relate to Becky Lynch more because she's more understandable. I mean, she came on the wings of Charlotte Flair. She was mentored by Charlotte Flair, no lie. She also worked in some tag team matches with Charlotte Flair back in the day. And it was Becky Lynch, the four horsewoman, as they say. I don't know why they call her horsewoman. Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, and Bayley. They were the new generation of female empowerment from NXT, and they were good because before them was Nikki Bella and who else? Some Lay Cole, I believe, and then Natalia. But I think Nikki Bella had like longest reigning championship, I think. And then what's it called? Carmella is okay, she's like flexible. But I feel like the new generation strength is really good. You just gotta orchestrate it well. I feel like what's it called? Becky Lynch. I feel like Becky Lynch is after she went on the Charlotte Flair's wing, Charlotte Flair at that time was way stronger than her, and I believe, but now after last WrestleMania, before she went pregnant and everything, it was like the real strong women in WWE is Becky Lynch. Oh yeah, Bayley grew too as well. Becky Lynch. No, it's actually Charlotte Flair, and I'll say Becky Lynch is tied with Charlotte Flair now, and even much better. What is Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Asuka and Ronda Rousey. The other females, I do not think they're on their level. They're good, but I don't think they're on their level. Bianca Belair is good and strong, She probably wins some matches against Becky Lynch once in a while, and put Charlotte Flair run for money, but she's not on their level. I'm telling you right now. So, yeah, I'm thinking Becky Lynch will stay champion, women's championship for a while. Maybe, I don't know, they could change it. This is how they write it. I don't know what they're saying. But I'm thinking that they'll let her have a championship for a while, and then maybe later on they'll give it to someone else. Because I think they're really gonna market Becky Lynch. In the case of Charlotte Flair for SmackDown, Charlotte Flair would just be like, she would just be the main event, like the opportunity as they call her. So Charlotte Flair is like the Roman Reigns for the females. I wouldn't say she's like the Brock Lesnar because she cannot carry Nia Jax. Nia Jax gave a run for money. People who are close to Charlotte Flair's level are Nia Jax, Bayley, Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey, who else? Sasha Banks and Asuka. Those are close to Charlotte Flair's level, and even Nikki Bella. They're close to Charlotte Flair's. And Paige was kind of close to Charlotte Flair's level back in the day. After that, they just tossed her away. I'm like, why did they use her? Like, after she got injured, I think she got injured before, and then she came back, and then she had a new team with then the female manager from SmackDown. Not the Riot Squad, but I forgot what it was. And then she got injured again by Sasha Banks. When they say injured, you get in a fight. Wrestling and MMA, just saying, they get injured all the time. So I don't know what it's saying, injury. Like, it's not like the soccer or basketball when you don't. Soccer and basketball, once they fight, you don't fight like that compared to wrestling and MMA. So when they say injury, they just kicked her out. Like, they didn't know how to put more into her. Just saying. That is the headline. Kevin Owens invites Stone Cold Steve Austin to the KO show at WrestleMania. So, I feel like if Kevin Owens wasn't a bit fat, and if they marketed him right, he would be like the Stone Cold of this generation. Because I think they were saying it before, that the Stone Cold of this generation was supposed to be Daniel Bryan, but Daniel Bryan was not as tall enough, and Dean Ambrose. But Dean Ambrose was tall enough, but he didn't have that. He was missing something that could make him be like Stone Cold. But yeah, because Daniel Bryan had the yes chant, and Stone Cold had the what chant, and Daniel Bryan always routed the crowd. Same as Dean Ambrose, but Dean Ambrose had something different. Dean Ambrose had the rowdy walk and everything. He was just like Stone Cold Steve Austin. But then after the Shield, they were making him three-way. They didn't have any other job positions given. The best they could give was Intercontinental Championship. And after they were doing that to break him up, like the boy band. They do that. They do this in every company. So yeah. So because I remember that when they had their championship was Roman Reigns, then Seth Rollins tag team championship, and Dean Ambrose was just there being a mute guy, and it was it was time for him to go. I'm just saying. It says right here, RK Bro overcome Alpha Academy, and Owens and Rollins went to Raw Tag Team Championship. And it also says right here, Braun Breaker and Ciampa sent a message to Ziggler and Rude ahead of NXT Roadblock. But do you know in NXT that Ziggler won the NXT Championship? I think they were marketing Ziggler just like they did with Mandy Rose, because they couldn't give her a championship and they couldn't give Mandy Rose a championship in SmackDown or Raw, so they, or Women's Tag Team Championship in SmackDown or Raw, so they moved her to NXT. So they did the same thing. After I watched what they did with Mandy Rose, I'm like, the reason Dolph Ziggler is in NXT is so that he can get a championship that is not the Intercontinental Championship. They were saying the Intercontinental Championship was cursed. I wouldn't say so. It just got cursed with Dolph Ziggler because he had the WWE, he had the World Wrestling Championship, he had the Tag Team Championship, he had the Intercontinental Championship a lot of times, but I don't think he had a Hardcore Championship, and I don't think he had the Raw Championship or SmackDown Championship. So yeah, after that he was just championship less, except for Tag Team Championship. So they had to move into NXT so they can make use of him over there. Remember one time he was complaining about it, so very interesting. So yeah, Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan earned a WrestleMania opportunity against Queen Zelina and Carmella. So I would say Rhea Ripley is okay, and Bianca Belair in the new NXT generation. Rhea Ripley put up a fight with Charlotte Flair, but and I think she won one fight and then lost another one after that. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rhea Ripley and Bianca, they're strong, but they're not Nia Jax, they're not Charlotte Flair, they're not Becky Lynch, they're not Asuka, they're not Ronda Rousey, they're not Bayley, and they're not Sasha Banks. I'm sorry, and they're not Nikki Bella. I'm sorry. Or I would say they would probably give Paige a run for money too. Or you get what I'm saying? This is breaking news. You already know about it, but yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin taunts Kevin Owens taunts Stone Cold Steve Austin to be on Kevin Owens' show at WrestleMania. So, and I think Stone Cold accepted it. Oh yeah. I think Edge will address what he did to AJ Styles. My question is, why can't Edge fight Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship? Has he fought him before? That's what I want to know. Because when Brock Lesnar faced Randy Orton, man, Brock Lesnar beat him down to the dust. Randy Orton is a good champion. He has more championship than Brock Lesnar, but dominating, Brock Lesnar is a beast. I'm telling you right now. Brock Lesnar is a once-in-a-lifetime generation. I'm telling you right now, Roman Reigns is grown, but Roman Reigns is still not to the level of brutality of Brock Lesnar, unless he has to push it to the level. Like even Triple H is strong. Like I'm telling you right now, Triple H, I think he won some match with Brock Lesnar. I think one match, and that was a revenge match against. Then Brock Lesnar told him to get in the ring, and then he broke Shawn Michaels' hand. But apart from that, I don't think Triple H has won a fair match against Brock Lesnar. Like that's what I'm saying. Brock Lesnar could he hanged in the Attitude Era. No, not the Attitude Era. In the Ruthless Aggression Era. I think Brock Lesnar can hang in the Attitude Era, whereas John Cena, the only reason he only beat Brock Lesnar like once or twice, but that's because he used a chain and stuff like that. Because Brock Lesnar's brutality. Because I think the reason John Cena beat Brock Lesnar is because they want to market him as good, and they were using John Cena as the IC icy guy, the Rock, after the Rock left. That's it. But John Cena's not on Brock Lesnar's level. He might have more championship, but he's not on Brock Lesnar's level. Brock Lesnar is a once in a lifetime generation, and Goldberg too. So, like, I think Brock Lesnar and definitely Goldberg for sure can hang in that attitude era, the era when it was way gruesome, the prime era of Triple H when he was more vicious, the prime era of Stone Cold Steve Austin, the prime era of Undertaker and Kane and Big Show and Andre the Giant and Hollywood Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior and Psycho Sid. Yeah, Brock Lesnar can hang in that era. Roman Reigns could keep up in that era, but he could not hang in that. I mean, he could keep up in the era. John Cena could keep up, but I don't think he can hang in that era. I think Roman Reigns could hang in that era, and so Rollins would probably be like the underling of Shawn Michaels in that era. I'm just saying. So yeah. Anyway, that was my rant for Monday Night Raw. I would say that, yeah, I got WWE 2K22. I'm playing the game. The game is harder than before. They gave it an 8 out of 10. I'm like, why is it so hard to punch characters and like and do special moves and such? It's like so hard, man. Like come on, make it easy. I'll probably check out the easy mode. I'll probably go to like training and such. Tomorrow's work week, so we're working tomorrow. I'm just giving you guys a heads up about that. Yeah, so what are your thoughts about Monday Night Raw? Probably gonna see RK Bro, Matt Riddle, and Randy Orton. Maybe defend the championship. We're gonna see the tag team championship. Zelina Vega and Carmella. Probably meet up with. I think there's also gonna be a 3-way women's tag team championship for WrestleMania. Like Zelina Vega, Carmella, Sasha Banks, and Naomi, and what's her name? Rhea Ripley's team for WrestleMania. I also think that they need to make a Raw Women's Championship and a SmackDown Women's Championship, because they already have an NXT Women's Championship. So I think they should make a Raw Women's Championship, SmackDown Women's Championship, keep everybody in their own place. Not making the Women's Championship travel from one place to another. I'm like, come on, guys. That's a no-no. So yeah, what else we see? Probably gonna see Kevin Owens ranting about Stone Cold Steve Austin and keep the promo going. We're probably gonna see what's it called? Edge rant about what he did to AJ Styles. I don't know if Brock Lesnar will be in town. So because he went to SmackDown this week, so yeah. So what are your thoughts about that? I don't know. I'm just taking it one step at a time. Who's watching Attack on China? Let me know. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys know the broke his neck on SmackDown when the Sheamus threw him to the back. I don't know why he calls him Sheamus, like Shane. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Seems like they're playing some music upstairs or something. I want to mess up with my life. Okay then, bye.